Hey, what's up, everyone? You're here with Goran from Pickdawgz, and you're here for your free picks from the Italian Serie A on Sunday, March 5th. Four games, guys, on the schedule, and the biggest one we have is between Roma and Juventus. That is the final game of the day, 2:45 p.m. Eastern. That one should be very fun, but before we get into that, we have three games starting off at 6:30 a.m. Eastern between Spezia and Verona. And of course, if you want more free picks, you can find them up on the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. Feel free to comment, and I will be more than happy to answer any of the questions you might have. And of course, hit that like button. We do appreciate it a lot, guys. Like I said, Spezia and Verona are facing off at 6:30 a.m. Eastern, and this is the battle of the relegation zone. Spezia is 17th place, Verona in 18th, even though they had much more positive results as of late than Spezia has, but they're still 3 points below Spezia in the standings. Spezia is outside the relegation zone right now, which is the 17th place. However, they haven't won any of their last seven games. They haven't been doing much of anything at all, and the only positive thing they had is the fact they scored against Udinese twice and they scored against Empoli twice. So they are keeping their offense alive, and in the long run, I think that might be extremely helpful to Spezia. As far as Verona goes, their away record is very bad. They are still without a single win on the road, four draws and seven losses. But if they want to get out of the relegation zone, this is the type of a game they have to win, or at least they have to show up for. So I think this is going to be a very open matchup between two sides that are in a desperate need of a win. So I'm going to go with both teams to score in this one. Minus 107. We know that both sides have a very bad defenses right now. But then again, they have both been scoring pretty consistently, especially Spezia, who tends to step up on that defensive end, on that offensive end. But then again, Verona on the other side has been a bit more consistent, and they have been scoring goals a bit more consistently. So I'm going with both teams to score at minus 107. Sampdoria is hosting Salernitana in the next matchup, and that is a 9 a.m. game. Uh, Sampdoria still at the bottom of the table, 11 points. They are now 13 points away from the safe zone, and for them to get to that 17th place, that's gonna be a very hard thing to accomplish. Sampdoria hasn't done anything this season. They have scored only 11 goals in 24 games. They have conceded 39. And I know that Salernitana hasn't been much better on that defensive end. As a matter of fact, they are worse. But offensively, they have scored 17 goals more than Sampdoria has. And that is the only reason. It doesn't really matter and it's the only reason, but it is the only reason that they are in 16th place right now, which is outside the relegation zone. Uh, I would say these two teams are fairly evenly matched, and I don't know. Sampdoria has started on the wrong foot since the season started, and they haven't been able to shake it off. They consistently have a bunch of injured players, which have significantly reduced their depth, and they have been struggling with that. And I think that they simply do not have what it takes to stay in Serie A for next season. Now, as far as this matchup goes, like I said, I think that they are fairly evenly matched, and I do not see a lot separating these two teams besides the form that is slightly leaning towards Salernitana. But I'm gonna give this one a shot with a draw. It's plus 230. I could definitely see either side getting a win. Maybe even Sampdoria gets their first win at home this season, but I am not willing to put any money on them until they do. And for that reason, I'm gonna give this one a shot and a draw. Inter is hosting Lecce, and they will try to bounce back after that really unfortunate loss to Bologna on the road last week. They lost that game 1-0. They could not score a goal. Nothing was going their way. And it's pretty much the story of the season for Inter. For some reason, fortunately, they are in the Champions League spot, which is the third place. They are still competing in the Champions League. They are playing against Porto, and in a couple of weeks, they will be facing them off in the second leg. But in Serie A, they have been very inconsistent this season, especially on the road. Now at home, Inter has 10 wins and 2 losses, and they haven't lost to Lecce in their last 8 home games. Now, Lecce on the other side has been one of the teams that is maybe a bit of a surprise this season. They have done a solid job staying above the relegation zone. They still are in that 14th place with 27 points, and I don't think it's going to take much more from them to stay in the league, to kind of secure that spot to stay in the league for next season. But I'm not sure they can get a win here. However, I do believe they can get on the scoreboard, and at this plus 123 that the books are giving us on both teams to score, I'm going to take it. We know that Inter has been very sloppy defensively, and even though at home they are doing a fantastic job, still that defense has been really, really bad this season, and I wouldn't be surprised if Lecce gets on the scoreboard here. So I'm going with both teams to score. Thank you guys. These were free picks from the Italian Serie A on Sunday. We do have one more game for which you can find the pick in a separate video for that big derby between Roma and Juventus. And for my best bets, click the link in the description of this video and check out what I have up there on the Pickdawgz website. Sign up for something for a daily pass, 3-day pass, or even a 7-day pass that will get you covered all the way through the Champions League next week and all the way through the next weekend. So check that out as well, guys. That's it. Enjoy your Sunday. Good luck with your bets, and I'll see you soon with more free picks.